Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. Got a few people in the chat already.
Mhm.
James O'Malley, Winthorpe, good to see you again. Zelina Sky. How are you guys doing? Glad you all are here. Figure we'd have we've been trying to crank out a lot of content here. We did The Boys. We watched Batman today. We did a brief review over it, and I'm seeing some pretty polarizing opinions on Batman. Some people saying it's 10 out of 10. It's the masterpiece. It's the best Batman we've ever gotten. And other people who are like, yeah, 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I'm still strongly in the it's a really good film. I don't know if I'd say it's 10 out of 10, but I think it's really good. But
yeah, I liked that.
There's a thing called I called it the Marvel effect for a while. It's something called recency bias, where it's like where you watch something and because it's like the current thing and it's just like so ingrained and it was really good that all of a sudden becomes the best thing or the best version of that thing. So I think after some time was when we'll get kind of a more accurate gauge of people's feelings. My opinion might change on it too. I might like it more, but that is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, watch Batman today as well, Scott. Very cool. I hope you enjoyed it. Yo, what's up, Devil H? What's going on? I give Batman a 9 out of 10 now, but I'm going to let it simmer. See, and I'm still in that phase too. I'm still in the simmering phase for me. Still really enjoyed it. What do you think of the Joker cameo? Yeah, so Druig, the guy who played Druig in the Eternals, I guess the director confirmed that it was the Joker at the end. He did have that comment about being a clown and then them laughing. So I'm really curious to see what they'll do with the Joker. 6.5 out of 10, Pyro Squirrel. It was great to look at, but didn't have much depth with the plot, but still a good movie. Okay. Tomorrow is my birthday. Can I get a shout out, please? Hayden, happy birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Hope you have a good one. What do you think of the new Riddler's design? I'll let you take this one, I guess.
Well, the only reference that I have for the Riddler is Jim Carrey.
Mhm.
So, I mean, this was completely different than that. So, I don't know. I was a little let down by the Riddler, but I think that it's largely due to the Jim Carrey character.
Yeah.
It's kind of set like a precedence of, I guess, what that character is supposed to bring. And because this one was a little tamer, I don't know. I fully admit that it's probably just because I saw the Jim Carrey character first.
Yes.
But I just felt like it was a little underwhelming, I guess.
Yes. The disclosure, spoilers. Sorry. Hopefully not ruining anything. Sorry, Prime. I guess we might have said something we weren't supposed to. Our bad. Spoilers. But yeah, so there's the Jim Carrey Riddler, and then there's the Riddler from the animated series that I'm probably a little bit more familiar with. They're all kind of that eccentric, over the top. So seeing him be like much more serious and sinister was really a good take on him, I think. Joshua, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. We appreciate it. No comment request or anything, but thank you so much. Roboto Studios. Would you introduce Jen to Star Wars Clone Wars? Because it's incredible. It's truly top tier Star Wars content, and love what they do with Anakin there. Also, the Clone Wars are chef's kiss. We have watched several sagas of Clone Wars. We get comments every day about watching Clone Wars, and all I can say is that we're working on it. The only thing about it is that the last few Clone Wars videos we did were nobody watched them, so people were like begging for it. We produced like 2 or 3, and then they were just like, they performed the worst out of any video we had ever done. So we're like, well, we're seeing all these comments, but we're not seeing the results. So that's why we're kind of in this, like, stuck in this rut with it. But we would like to bring it back. We know we get a lot of people commenting about it, but people just, they got to watch them. Matt, react to No Way Home in the future. We talked about that. Once it comes out, I would love to get with him and do that. Can't wait to see the Batman. Yes, I hope you enjoy it. Maybe we should, I don't know if we should proceed with no more spoilers, because I didn't put spoilers in the description. I wonder if I can go back and do that. So, yeah, what? I hate people. Yeah, well, you know, so there's quite a few Clone Wars that we've done about a year ago or so. So, switching gears here, Joshua, thanks again for another super chat. Favorite Survivor players winners. We have Boston Rob lives in our city.
Yeah, we do. we love Boston Rob.
Yeah, I like Boston Rob a lot. I forget that one guy who did really really well. They brought him back. I forget his name, so I know that's super ambiguous. He's a younger guy, long hair. He married, I guess, a girl or something that was on his season. I forget his name.
It's been a while.
He was a good, whoever that guy is. He was a good competitor. I was enjoyed watching.
But we had a phase where we were watching season after season for a while. But I think Boston Rob is probably my favorite.
Yeah. Just wanted to say hi. Your videos kept me sane during the pandemic. Thank you so much, JLWTV. We appreciate it. I'm glad that you could enjoy watching along with us. I'm so excited for Morbius on April Fool's Day. Yeah, it keeps getting postponed.
Me too.
All right.
What?
Will you guys react to Jessica Jones?
What is going on with
sorry,
you?
I feel like I'm the only one that's chatting. I'm not trying to take over the whole live stream. Are we going to react to Jessica Jones?
I mean, I would like to. I want to do all those shows. I mean, after seeing Daredevil, I really would like, especially because an overwhelming amount of people are saying that I would like Jessica Jones.
I think you would too.
And they haven't led me wrong yet. I've liked everything that they pretty much said I was going to like.
Yes. We're in real time. We're halfway through The Boys. So if you want to see, I think we have up to episode 4 available on Patreon. So you can watch, half of the season now with us on Patreon. So we're cranking through that. So I would like to, once we get through that, see if we should go back to Jessica Jones or The Defenders or Daredevil season 3. And it'll be about March, mid-March, I guess, by the time we get to that point. Hi, Holden and Jen. Love your videos, especially MCU and Star Wars. Question, have you played Star Wars Battlefront 1 and or 2 on the PS2? Yes, I played both of them. I played 2 a lot on the old PlayStation, and I have the newer gen ones as well. But Bursting Turtle, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Love you guys. Would you want Disney to continue Daredevil as a show or as a movie? For me, as a show. I want to see I want it to go on. What about you?
Probably a show as well. I mean, with a movie, it's one shot and you're done for a while.
I like the pace of having a season, personally. Jay Webb, will you please react to Peaky Blinders in the near future? I can put it on the next poll, but we really leave it up to the patrons for what we watch next.
Yeah.
Thank you for that super chat. We appreciate it a lot. Holden, are you working on any new documentaries? Chris, no, not currently. I know I did the UFO one, which was a lot of fun, and I put a lot of work into. We did the Haunted Pensacola one. Not as many people were interested in that one, but still fun to do. I would like to do something else, but it's got to be, I don't know. I gotta feel like pulled to it, I guess, or feel the desire to make it, because they are time consuming and they usually don't generate as much interest as our reaction type of content. So I have to pick my battles with what I want to choose to devote that much time to. But I do want to do something soon. I did get more footage done for the Spider-Man short film that I've been working on for 2 years. So we shot another scene for that last week. I posted a picture on Patreon just to kind of let everyone know the update. But that is taking a long time. So I'm trying to finish that, I guess. So I am working on other stuff. You guys rock. So glad you found each other. Take my money. Thank you so much, David Betts. We appreciate it a lot. We will use it. We are getting married in 1 month, less than a month. We're getting married April 3rd. So we've paid for 90%. Would you say 95% of our wedding? We paid off the honeymoon. We were paying this stuff off like last year, just like slowly, with our honeymoon and stuff. So any super chats we greatly appreciate right now. So thank you very much, David. Much appreciated. We'll go to a good cause. By which I mean our wedding. Vic's vlog. Since you guys are watching The Boys, you should also watch Umbrella Academy. Another twist on superheroes being raised as a family. Yes, I never finished Umbrella Academy, but I did watch about half of it. I don't remember why I fell off. I remember enjoying it, but I never ended up finishing it. Are Are you and Matt going to make any more videos together? Yes, absolutely. Matt, we're both kind of just working on separate things, though Matt is focusing a lot on his business and the fitness side. We shot a video like about a month ago that I've been sitting on, and I need to post here soon. But we were talking about doing No Way Home with him, and maybe some of the Disney Plus stuff. So, and honestly, it always comes down to scheduling when we're free and we're available, and when Matt's not working, when he's got time. So that's usually what it comes down to. No more girlfriend watches videos. When we get married, it'll be my wife watches. Yeah. A lot of people ask still why we'd ever change it to my fiance watches. And that's because we thought we would rather just stay consistent until we got married. We'll just keep it my girlfriend watches instead of changing it from my girlfriend watches to my fiance watches for a few months and then my wife watches. So we'll switch it when we're actually married. Are you going to watch the Fantastic Four movies? We put them on the last 2 movie polls, so I wouldn't mind watching them, especially with the hindsight of the MCU where it's at now. Jay Webb, I'm also saving for a wedding, so I know the struggle. Here's another £5 to help out. Thank you so much, £5. We appreciate it. Congrats on getting married or soon to be getting married. It is. Jen and I both found that it's been quite stressful as far as like the planning aspect and how expensive everything is. So that's
Who knew flowers were so much?
Anyway, and then running into stuff. Jen's been having problems with the bridesmaids' dresses, like ordering specific sizes, and then they're being delivered in totally seemingly random sizes. And
I think it's that bad luck of yours. Just
it is. I mean, that's what happens to me. I mean, I remember the first time I ordered a shirt online. I ordered a medium, and it came XXX. I even checked the receipt to make sure that I accidentally clicked XXX. I didn't. I clicked medium, and they still sent me that. That was the first shirt I ever bought on the internet.
I ordered pants that were supposed to be an extra small, and I got them. The tag that was attached to it said extra small, but the actual pants were extra large. Like, it's at this point, it's just. Yeah. I'm really convinced that you have bad luck.
That's my luck. It really is. Brand Flakes, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Just got here, really enjoying the reactions. You guys plan on reacting to Arcane, or have you guys watched on your own time? If so, did you guys enjoy it? We have not seen Arcane yet, but I am aware that people have been wanting us to watch it, so I'd love to do that soon. Cayman Rider, Saber, hi Holden and Jen. I'm so happy to see you two live.
Aww.
Thank you. We're very happy to see you too. Thank you so much. Hey, Holden and Jen, I am so happy and I'm enjoying all the new Patreon content. Oh, good. Thank you. We're trying to focus more on pushing some of the Patreon stuff. We've been adding a lot of mostly early access content right now. So I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Thank you very much. It really does help us out a lot too. The Dark Apex, I've highly been enjoying your videos for months now. So keep up the great work, guys. With Morbius coming out, I recommend reacting to The Lost Boys from 1987. It's one of the best vampire movies ever. That's actually one I have not seen, but I've heard a lot about. Have you seen The Lost Boys?
I wouldn't mind. But I know it's like a classic.
Yeah, I do too. So I would love to do that. You plan on doing any more Let's Play gaming videos? I would love to. It's just a matter of, I guess we can. The thing with video games is, like, I've thought about us playing through Spider-Man PS4, but it's just the amount of time it would take to get through the story, on top of, like, we have the benefit of kind of knowing, I don't know the best way to put it, like, what to expect with video games. Whereas I know, like, there will be a learning curve, is what I'm trying to say. If you've not actually played like a current video game, so that would take some time just to kind of get used to it. But I'm not opposed to it. I think the VR has been the best. What?
I mean, I feel like that's code for you're gonna suck at it, and I don't want you to get upset that you suck.
No, I'm trying to be diplomatic because I know obviously you could do it. It's just it will take some practice. That's all I'm saying. Whereas I think with us doing the VR stuff, where it's much more like streamlined, linear, we're out of focus.
It was so much fun.
Sorry, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for that. Anime for everyone. Anyway, yes, I would love to do some more stuff. It's probably going to be closer to Gen Wick type videos or like Beat Saber or something for the time being. Mario, thank you. Just got furloughed from my Russian job. Time to give YouTube 100% of my time. Love you guys. Excited about the boys. Hope you can check out my channel. I got furloughed too from my job, and the benefit of that was like when YouTube for me was starting to kind of trail up. I got furloughed, so I was able to put more time into it, and it helped me in the long run. But I know that's more of an outlier case. And the benefit of the pandemic was that more people were watching content on YouTube, so therefore more likely to find my content. So all the best luck to you, man. I know that really blows. So sorry, but thank you for the $5 that you decided to give us give us during your furlough. We appreciate it a lot. I don't want to seem pushy, but do you guys have a date set for the wedding? Yes, we're getting married April 3rd. April 3rd, yeah. We're going to attempt to live stream it. I don't know if that's going to happen. But we're going to try to live stream at least the ceremony for everyone. So all the YouTube, all you guys can watch us get married, which would be awesome. Either way, we hired a videographer to document it. Plus, we'll probably be filming on our as well, and then merge all that footage. So no super chat, unfortunately, no problem. But will you guys be reacting to Stranger Things in the near future? Thank you so much, Kai. We put Stranger Things on the Patreon TV show poll. It's just a matter of if enough people vote for it. We kind of go with majority rules as of now. But yeah, I would love to watch, especially with season 4 coming out. Been here since the beginning of My Friend Watches. Thank you. Love the content, guys. You guys excited for the Kenobi show? I'm very excited for the Kenobi show. Extremely excited, especially hearing that Hayden Christensen's coming back. So super excited for that. Thank you for that super chat. We appreciate it. Hey, Holden, any update on the Batman short film? I'd recommend putting Matt and Robin out there just to see the look on his face. Who said anything about a Batman short film? I never said anything about that. Did you guys like the Batman? Yeah, we both did. We sure did. We did a review earlier today. I wouldn't. For me personally, I know there are people that are saying it's the best. It's the masterpiece. Robert Pattinson's the best Batman ever. I think it was really, really good. For me, it's not the best Batman that I've ever seen.
I think he's the best Batman.
And and I totally see that point of view and why people feel that way. This is just my opinion. That I think it was great. Not the best in my opinion. But an argument could definitely be made for sure. What has been the least favorite movie content you have reacted to on the channel? The Star Wars Holiday Special.
Hands down. That
one was rough to get through. I know that people joke about it being bad. It's like, oh, the holiday. That's rough to sit through. That, oh my God. How long was that? An hour and a half, maybe? That felt like 5 hours sitting through that. That was rough. I enjoyed watching Cats more than I enjoyed that.
I'd rather be attacked by a dog, thrown over a bridge, shot 10 times.
Jeez.
Like that. That was horrible.
Yeah. So that's a fun watch if you want to go back and see that. That was rough. I was not expecting it to be that as bad as it was.
I honestly feel like I have PTSD. Like if I were to hear some of the same music used in it, I feel like I would have a breakdown.
Yeah. Devin says, holiday special gave us Boba Fett. That's true. It was the first appearance of Boba Fett.
I mean...
Do I actually like my dogs? No. I hate them. I absolutely hate them.
Yes, he does. He was cuddling Boston earlier.
Don't tell them that. I'm just kidding. I love the dogs. I just play
You
around
do not want to be viewed as someone that dislikes dogs.
People can't tell when I'm joking a lot.
He loves those dogs.
Aside from just the dog stuff, I know sometimes it can be hard to tell. I do love the dogs. I just playfully hate them. Catastrophe. I really enjoyed how much it felt like a detective movie. I agree. That was one of the better parts. Haven't seen that out of Batman in a while. I just joined. What did Jen think of it?
I thought it was great. I think I liked it a little more than Holden did. For me, it was Robert Pattinson's portrayal of that character that really caught my eye and kept me interested throughout the movie. And there were, I mean, not to say that I didn't have any complaints for the movie. I was kind of disappointed in the character of the Penguin and the Riddler. And I would have liked to see the Batman and Selina at, like, more as a duo throughout the movie. It was a little bit, but most of the time they were, you know, doing separate things. So there were things that I didn't like about it, but I felt like overall it was a pretty good film. I think that he did a really great job. I went in thinking he was not right for that character. So to see how well he played it and the fact that he was able to put his own kind of twist on it, I thought was pretty substantial. I mean, taking that role, which, you know, many other people have played, and bringing new life to it, I think he did a great job. So I really enjoyed it.
I agree. I think he met the tone of a lot of the like classic Batman stories, because tonally it is different than any other Batman that we've seen. And I fully understand why people are gravitating towards it and praising it right now.
A lot darker. He's a lot more depressed and messy. Yeah. But that really worked very, very well, I think.
I agree. Tyler, ever seen Chuck? Yes, I've seen, I think there's 5 seasons. I think I've seen 4 seasons of Chuck. Omar does YouTube 07. Can you say hi to me, guys, please? Hi. Hi,
hello.
Omar. Lucario 417. Thank you for the super chat. Any plans for watching Kingsman movies? Where do you see them going with the new Batman universe and future sequels? 2 questions here. Kingsman, yes. We are debating interlacing it with Jurassic Park. Kingsman was number 2, or is currently number 2 on the Patreon poll for movies. And we interlaced John Wick and the Pirates movies, and that turned out to be a good move on our part, just to break the monotony for us a little bit. So we're considering interlacing Kingsman and Jurassic Park. There's only 2. Well, now there's 3. I don't know if the third one's actually available to stream yet, but
and you guys will have to let us know, like, what you think of us interlacing, because we did we interlace TV shows too?
No, TV. No,
we've just done movies.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we would do TV shows. I think that would maybe get a little confusing.
Well, it would just be so drawn out too. I mean, we're trying to do 2 episodes of a show a week, and when they're 13 episodes, The Boys is 8, but if they're 13 episodes, that's almost 2 months, you know.
But if you guys like the you know, alternating for the movies, we like doing that, just because it switches it up a little bit. But
yeah, where do you see them going with the new Batman universe? I want them to continue on. I want them to just like commit to their characters and where they want it to go. Before the Batman movie, they were like pushing the DCEU. They were like pushing, like, we're doing 4 movies in 2022. There's like The Flash, Black Adam, Batman, and then I forget the other one. So I want them to just get their stuff together and give us a good DCEU, or commit to the opposite. Stop trying to compete with Marvel's MCU and make their own, make Joker, make the Batman, and just do that kind of thing. Keep them either separate or limited.
I mean,
one or the other.
I think it's just obvious that they, you know, can't compete with Marvel, and so that's affecting their decision making. Yeah, I totally get that. It just seems like they're trying to catch up to them. Yeah,
and they've been trying to do catch up since the first Justice League movie, and they just, you know, come on, guys. Catastrophe, nice. Love hearing what you guys think. Hope you guys have a great night. Thank you, Catastrophe. We appreciate it. Has Jen seen the DCEU before starting The Boys? So yeah, I think we saw up to I don't. Did you see the theatrical Justice League?
I didn't see the one that's like 18 hours long.
4-hour long cut. But you saw the theatrical Justice League, right? I think we got up to that point.
I saw a bunch of movies with Superman in it.
Okay. I'll have to go back. But yeah, I've actually seen a bunch of them. Are you guys going to react to Star Trek? We haven't gotten a lot of requests for Star Trek, so not unless more people are asking for it. Greetings, fellow Lonely Friday Nighters. Thank you, Kyle. We appreciate it. You're the best, Jen and Holden. Thank you. The Dark Apex. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Much appreciated. What got you guys into superhero fantasy? For me, Godzilla introduced me to everything superhero fantasy as a child. and he's still my favorite character. Also, congrats on getting married, of course. Thank you. For me, it was just kind of a natural progression from like watching Power Rangers as a kid to being, absolutely obsessed with Dragon Ball Z as a kid, to being obsessed with Spider-Man as a kid, and then just never really growing out of that. I mean, like, look, yeah, I mean, so.
And nothing got me into that, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't have my girlfriend watches.
Yeah, so I guess I got you into that.
I think I was more drawn to like sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, you love X-Files.
Yeah, X-Files was like my thing. I would watch that every Sunday. I watched like The Outer Limits, just stuff down that road. So I'm actually kind of shocked that I didn't end up watching a lot of these movies, but I think for a lot of it, it was also, I mean, not only just like my family dynamic, and that wasn't really something that occurred in our house, but I also believe that you had to have some kind of like prior knowledge for them to make sense, because there were so many of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's kind of true.
It is true. Mr. Freak Show 49, thank you for the super chat. Holden, do you ever say what questions you asked the person that worked on No Way Home? I've been curious to hear what information you knew going into the movie. Love the video. Yes, so I knew, it was confirmed to me that Toby and Andrew were going to be in it. I saw a picture of them, and it was never leaked, which, we all have the benefit now of knowing, but I had a picture of them in the lab together when they were working on their cures. So I had a picture of the three of them in frame with Toby's haircut. And it was before any of the other three pictures of them like leaked together. And I saw that and I was just like, Jen, oh my God. Like,
and I was like, don't tell me.
Like, I know this stuff. I also asked, because at the time we were thinking there was something going on with Doctor Strange. Like he was either being manipulated or he wasn't himself. Like, why would he do that? And obviously that ended up just being nothing. He was just doing it anyway. But I asked if there was anything going on with that. And he said no. And I also asked about, and again, this was at the time, about Doc Ock coming back. And I was very concerned that they were going to cheapen his death in Spider-Man 2, which I didn't want. And so I was like, do they explain how they're there, and does it ruin Spider-Man 2? Don't reveal too much, but, does he actually die? Is it the same one? And he basically told me, he was like, it's the same one, but it doesn't ruin Spider-Man 2. And I was like, okay, just leave it at that. And I could have asked more and pushed more, but those are really the only things I wanted to know. And I left it at that. And the fact that like I knew that Toby and Andrew were in it before everyone else was a really, about a month before the movie came out, was a really like one of those like, I have to talk about this. I have to tell people, and I didn't, except to Jen, obviously.
No, you tried to, but I was very much do not tell me.
Yeah. So I was, that was the only like insider information I've ever had in my life. And obviously I can't tell you who it was or what they did to find that information out. But, in case any future things come out, but really cool. I still remember seeing that picture that he showed me, and my heart just like, oh my God. Anyway, that's, now we all know. Team Magic Infinity, glad you're here, man. Thank you so much. Awesome patron. Been a patron for a long time. I plan on watching Batman tonight. Very excited. Great to see both of you live. Hope you're both doing well with the craziness of the upcoming wedding. It has been very, very crazy. And luckily, we've been paying it off over time.
I mean, every day is jam-packed with like doing stuff for the wedding. I'm just shocked that like we're as busy as we are.
Yeah, we have an app called Cozy where we like input like our schedules and like meetings that we have to have with like wedding planners and florists and whoever else, and we just like add to that. We have to call for stuff, and we have a couple other things going on in life right now that we kind of keep to ourselves. But so between that and the wedding and trying to plan our honeymoon, we're pretty busy. My friend watches the Batman after HBO release. Yeah, I would love to show Matt that. I think, and plus, I think Jen and I would both like to watch it again. So that would be a good opportunity to do that. Until I tell Matt it's 3 hours long, and he's like, nope. Where'd you go? Oh, thank you so much, Hoodwinked. Appreciate it. So, what exactly did you shoplift as a young man, Holden? Haha. Nothing. Link to the live stream. Sorry in advance if it's been asked already, but have you seen season 2 of The Boys or just seen season 1? I've only seen season 1. So I'm excited. Like when we actually finally get caught up, I'm going to be very, very happy to finally get to watch season 2. When is the next Pirates of the Caribbean episode coming out? So Devin actually uploaded it 2 days ago, and it was running through checks and stuff on YouTube. And so I finally got it up on Patreon today, earlier today, but it'll be live tomorrow for everyone. Have you watched Uncharted, and will you watch Cobra Kai? I've been wanting to see Uncharted. I just have not had the opportunity to do it yet. We saw Batman, and hopefully we'll get to watch Uncharted at some point.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai has been on the show poll that we've been doing, and it's just a matter of time until everyone votes for that one. Can you please come visit New Zealand? I know Jen would love to go visit New Zealand.
I would. I mean, I want to travel everywhere.
I know, we want to go everywhere. You should definitely see Kung Fu Hustle, Home Alone. Love you guys from Melbourne, Florida. I don't know how far Pace, Florida is, but Florida buddies, thank you so much, Dakota. We appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. Kung Fu Hustle. I feel like I've seen Kung Fu Hustle. I think it's been a while, though. I'm looking it up real quick. I think I'm thinking of Kung Pao Soccer. Have you guys watched Dune? Do you want to tell the story of Dune?
I mean, long story short, we went to the theater to see the movie, and there was a family in the very back of the theater, and they had a couple of kids, which fine. But literally from the minute that we got there till we left, which was an hour into the movie, the kids were just running up and down the stairs. And it wasn't like they, just went back up and just did it for a little bit the entire time.
Yeah, it was
up and down. And the parents didn't say anything. It was kind of a joke almost.
It was horrible because I had never seen it, and they're trying to like give the explanation of like the world that we're in and like the spice trade thing going on and their shields and the voice and everything. And I'm trying to like focus. And then there's these kids that are just constantly up and down and up and down. And we couldn't focus. And it was on HBO Max at the time. And we came out to the movie theater because we wanted the theater experience. Mm-hmm. And then I told Jen, I was like, if these kids don't stop in the next 20, 30 minutes, we're just going to leave.
I mean, it was an hour in, and me and Holden looked at each other and both said, do you know what's going on? We had no clue. So that was like a sign that like we weren't even able to focus at all.
So that was pretty rough. Does he and she read these? Yes, we do. Would you consider watching the Maze Runner movies? Yeah. I've gotten requests for them before, but not a whole lot of them. So it just depends, because we usually push it for like the patrons to vote for it. So, what movie was it? This was Dune. Sorry, I know some of y'all are just now hopping in.
And we just haven't had a chance to go back and watch it. But I mean, it looked like an interesting movie. It sucked because we weren't able to focus. So.
Yeah. Sam Keller, Holden, have you heard of the J.J. Abrams, Bruce Timm, Matt Reeves, Ed Brubaker's lead Batman animated series being made for HBO Max? No, I haven't. But I'm super interested in that. I know DC has a lot of really great animated films. So I've seen several of them. I saw Killing Joke in theaters. I saw Under the Red Hood, which is fantastic. But I haven't seen all of them. Can we watch Peacemaker? Yeah, that's one that that's been requested to us many, many times. We put it on the poll, but the Boys won. So that's why we're doing Boys instead of Peacemaker right now. Hey guys, how are you doing? Love the reaction video of The Boys. Can't wait to see the rest of Jen's reaction for season 1. Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah. We have up to episode 4 available on Patreon. So if you want to see, you can watch up to that. So including the full-length reactions as well. Matt Reeves wants Mr. Freeze to be the main villain for the Batman 2. I would be okay with that. I would love to see like a more serious take on Mr. Freeze and like what that would even look like. I'm so used to the everybody chill type thing. I just want to know about the living room furniture. We have it. We have our chairs now, which is great.
God for that.
You guys are dope. Love you. How's Boston?
Sweet as ever.
Annoying. Here,
so
alive.
Sweet. She's so sweet. Falcon, she's just a bully with her, like, but she's so passive aggressive too. Like, she wanted to sit where Boston was laying, and so she decided to come over to our seat and just sit there and stare at us. And then Boston came over to find out what was going on. As soon as Boston came over, she took Boston's spots. She has no shame. But Boston, she's a sweetheart. They're both sweethearts.
Albert K says Caravan of Courage and Ewok Adventure when, which is another Star Wars. Like, we just talked about the holiday special, and I don't know if I could do another one of those. I don't know if Ewok Adventures is bad, but the holiday special was horrible. Jen, is it a fish? Holden, honey, they're all fish. The Hobbit Trilogy, we posted for the Hobbit Trilogy on Patreon, and Jurassic Park and Kingsman were first and second place. Do you plan to watch any Korean shows on Netflix? We wanted to watch Squid Game when it came out.
Oh, yeah.
Daredevil won, though. So, Kung Pao Into the Fist is hilarious. One of my favorites. I don't know if it would be your type of humor, though. I think you'd probably find it like obnoxious. Where he's like fighting a cow and stuff. Did
Jen really not know about the dog in John Wick? No, I didn't. And I am still traumatized by that. Our daughter wanted to watch John Wick, and no. I had to tell her no, specifically for that scene. Oh my gosh, I wanted to cry. That was horrible.
Yeah. Has Breaking Bad ever been on the table? Jen's already seen Breaking Bad.
I love Breaking Bad. I just started Ozark because people told me that it's like similar to Breaking Bad. I think Breaking Bad is one of the best TV shows ever made, period. I know you didn't finish it.
I didn't
really
finish.
Need to.
I got to season 3, I think. I got whenever they started talking to Gus and like the whole chicken store and stuff. I got to right around there.
Oh, God, it's so good. And the spinoff, Better Call Saul, is also good.
Yes. Ace Mobile Gamer, glad you're here. Will the title change to My Wife Watches After the Wedding? Yes, it will. That's the plan. Finish Breaking Bad, Holden.
I know. He also needs to finish Vikings, because I saw on Netflix they have a spinoff series, Vikings Valhalla. And it is so hard for me to not watch it, but I want to wait till he like, not that I think that you need to see all of that for it to make sense, but I just want him to kind of have the whole picture.
Yes. So somebody said, what about Sons of Anarchy? Same thing. Already seen it.
I love Sons of Anarchy.
Some people were talking about us playing video games together. There's an Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is about Vikings. It's a video game.
I do that.
Maybe that would be one that you might be more interested in than like Spider-Man. So I haven't played it, but I know, Assassin's Creed all kind of have similar mechanics and whatnot.
Oh my gosh.
Holden, if you had to give up Boston Falcon to get home or rewatch Star Wars Holiday Special, what would you do? Bye, Boston and Falcon. I'm just joking. I wouldn't give them up. Just playing. Ugh. My chair slowly goes around here.
I mean, just thinking about it just makes me nauseous.
Yeah. Did you hear the actor who plays Homelander got arrested? Yes, I did. So apparently today, the day we post the first episode of The Boys, Homelander, I think it was in a different country.
For what?
He assaulted somebody at a bar or something. So that, hopefully that pushes up our video. Pushes up the video. People searching for him. I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't know the details. Obviously, I just know that he got in some sort of skirmish or punched somebody or something. So, I asked because I wondered why it never changed for my fiance watches, or if it's a YouTube thing. We talked about it actually earlier in the stream, but we just thought that going from my girlfriend watches, we wanted consistency. So going from my girlfriend to my fiance to my wife, we just figured it would be an easier jump just to go from my girlfriend to my wife. That's why. And yeah, it probably will affect the YouTube algorithm to some extent. So doing it 3 times might be a bit much. Did you play Spider-Man PS4? Yes, of course. I played through it like 5 times. I played through a lot for sure. Greetings from the Philippines. Love your channel. I got hooked when I watched my friend watches Captain America, The Winter Soldier. My favorite bit is the Gulf Breeze UFO doc. Thank you. Would you do some more documentaries in the future? Yeah, so we did one for Halloween about local like haunted places. That was fun. It's a bit shorter. It's about 45 minutes than the Gulf Breeze UFO one. But yeah, I'd absolutely love to do more stuff like that. I'm trying to work on some other shorts and short films and whatnot, because it's been a while since I've finished one. I think the last one was the Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Leatherface short film. So I want to get some more of those under my belt. Joseph Daniel, I would recommend to watch Attack on Titan. Would be great. Great to get into for Jen, the world of anime. Greetings from Manila, Philippines. Love you guys. Thank you. Yeah, Attack on Titan is one that's been highly recommended. I would love to do an anime. I always try to put an anime in our movies and in our TV shows when we do the polls. Trying to do something like Dragon Ball Z would just take so much time to try to get through. Attack on Titan, I know, isn't nearly as long, but I think that Jen would really like Death Note. I think would be a really good one to introduce to the world of anime. Would be kind of more her taste. I haven't seen Attack on Titan though, so I don't know if that would or not too. What did we think about the Batman film? Yeah, we posted a review earlier. Jen and I, we both really liked it.
Yep.
We both liked it a lot. We have some we had some issues with it, some things we really, really liked, some things that we were not as crazy about, but I would definitely recommend checking out our review of it. Found your channel through your Speed Racer opinion video. It's amazing to find others with the same opinion of my favorite movie. Speed Racer, I will argue, is a film well ahead of its time, unappreciated, underappreciated, undervalued. I hate that we never got a sequel because of the reception. I entirely blame the marketing of the movie because they didn't know who they were trying to sell it to, and that's how I feel. Fantastic. Speed Racer is absolutely amazing. Holden, have you tried Spider-Man VR experience? No, because there's no Spider-Man VR experience for Oculus Quest. They only have it for PlayStation VR, which I don't have. So I would love to do that, though. I would love to. Matthew Davis, a Harmy member, thank you so much. We're doing a members-only live stream tomorrow around 3:15 Central Standard Time. So it's like this, but you shouldn't have to do any super chats. I know these can scroll up pretty fast, and it can be hard for us to read all of them. So that way, it's just a handful of members, if you can make that time. I'm going to Las Vegas next month. Any recommendations from your trip? I would say go to Gordon Ramsay's Steak if you can. It's expensive, so we budgeted out for it, but it was so good. It was really, really good. I think I actually just have the menu around here somewhere. But that would be, if you're going to go eat and you're like, if you're going to have like one expensive meal on your trip.
Cirque du Soleil as well.
Cirque du Soleil was fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Cannot say enough.
That was amazing. So either one of those two. If you could do both, that would be amazing. But one of those two would be my recommendation. Yeah, you can play the Spider-Man VR if you download the Oculus app to your computer and plug in the headset. It's super fun. I've heard about that. I've also heard about the digital desktop too, as like workarounds. But I hate doing workarounds, and they're usually cumbersome, and you have to have things like plugged in and whatnot. But I would love to. I might end up doing it anyway. I don't know. Have we heard of the show Castle? I've heard of it, never seen it. Oh, Speed Racer, one of the most faithful live-action anime adaptation. A shame that it has bad reception and flopped. I agree. I cannot stop talking like good things about Speed Racer. Not for everyone. Don't misunderstand me. I don't think it is for everyone, but there's so much beneath the surface of that movie, and it is absolutely fantastic. You can use virtual desktop or Oculus AirLink to connect to your computer wirelessly. I also have a Mac, which well, no, I guess I have a PC laptop too. But yes, I know there are ways. There are ways. I like how this is just becoming like IT tech for me to figure out how to play Spider-Man in VR. I would love to do it. Greetings from Scotland. Hello. Thank you so much, Maxwell. We're getting a little sleepy here. We'll probably wrap up here shortly. What are your thoughts on new Alien movie announced today? I didn't hear about it. Ridley Scott producing and Fede Alves directing. We'll have no connection to Prometheus or Alien Covenant. Jen still needs to watch Alien, and I keep putting it on the movie polls.
And I so want to watch it, y'all. You guys gotta vote for it.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I saw Prometheus. Honestly, everything after Alien 2, I thought has just been, including Prometheus and whatnot, I thought it's just been like, okay, fun movies, but I'm not like really invested in the story anymore. So maybe they can change my mind. Holden, are you excited for the new DBZ movie? Of course I am. I'm super excited for it. I would love to do that. I'd love to do that. I would love to watch that. I can't wait to see it. You want to wrap it up here? I know we're both getting a little tired.
I'm gonna go for a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. What time zone are you guys in? We're in Central Standard Time. Central Standard. We're here in Pensacola, Florida.
We're usually in bed by like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so we go to sleep pretty early. We go to bed pretty early, so we've been filming a lot of stuff and trying to get stuff, trying to get ahead because we're going to be going on our honeymoon, and I'm not planning on filming anything. I really want to take that time, obviously, but we also this is also how we eat, so we're trying to get caught up on content and have kind of a backlog to post in our absence. We might do something on the honeymoon, we talked about maybe vlogging a little bit, but not if it's intrusive. I naturally film and take pictures anyway. It's just my personality. But doing it for like content for like the purpose of YouTube, maybe not. But we'll see. I love the Daredevil videos. You should definitely do Jessica Jones season 1 at least and see how it does. Look forward to the Defenders and Daredevil season 3. I'm super glad that Daredevil did as well as it did.
Yeah.
Because at the time, especially with the reception we got with Clone Wars, where it felt like everybody's asking for it, but nobody's watching it, to commit to a season of a show, we were really nervous that we were going to be like in this commitment for a show and then nobody was going to watch it. And there were definitely like some fluctuations, but for the most part, it performed well enough for us to want to continue doing it. And,
we were just nervous doing shows at all,
Yeah.
In place of movies or along with movies.
Yeah. John Aldridge, thank you for the super chat. Have you guys seen Alita Battle Angel? Yes. Another fantastic anime manga adaptation. Another fantastic new show I'd love for y'all to watch is Reacher. I've seen Alita Battle Angel. Really enjoyed it. James Cameron produced. Robert Rodriguez directed, if I'm not mistaken. I know Reacher was there was the movie with Tom Cruise, and I know it kind of has the what's his name, John Reacher, what's Jim from The Office? He plays him now. I forget, but the similar, like, I'm this guy and I'm now, it's like this action star type of vibe that I get. I don't know if they're all like the same or have the same sort of feeling. I hate that. Jack Reacher and God, I can't remember the other thing, but Holden and Jen, hello from Singapore. Wow. I really enjoyed your fiance series and valuable commentary. Yes, the Star Trek, the Chris Pine series are enjoyable. Yeah, they did 3 of those. J.J. Abrams directed, I believe. It was before he did Star Wars.
He did Fringe.
Which we're watching. That's on our own time. We're watching Fringe on our own time right now. So yeah, I would love to do them. It just depends on if more people want that. Colton Bullock, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. No question or anything, but we appreciate it a lot. Jen, did you watch Holden's videos prior to dating? Jack Ryan, that's the other guy.
I watched one. I mean, I knew that he did YouTube, but I don't know. I wasn't an avid YouTube user either, so it wasn't that I just wasn't watching Holden stuff. But I did watch the driving in Pensacola one.
Oh yeah. Well, I did a series of local videos. I still do from time to time. That got kind of popular around the office and around town a little bit. Colton, thank you again. Another $5 super chat. Have you guys ever considered doing a Tarantino marathon? I feel like Jen would really love all this work if she hasn't already seen it. Yeah, we get requests for Tarantino films a lot. We have put them on the movie polls in the past, but the requests kind of fizzle and go up and down. But yeah, it's just a matter when we get caught up on the next series, which is going to be Jurassic World, and we're thinking about interlacing Kingsman. We'll see if people want to see that. So people said they just announced Star Trek 4 last week with the original cast. I hadn't heard that, but I'm excited for it. I think those are really good movies. It's Stephen Day. Just got back from the Batman. Wow, I love it. Stephen, man, I cannot thank you enough for the artwork that you sent us. Absolutely fantastic. I went and bought frames for them based on the size that you told us they were, 18 by 24. So they're all framed. I haven't put them up yet, but they're sitting on one of the chairs out here. And I honestly am blown away. We get some fan art from time to time that is really, really good. But that, you can tell, took an obscene amount of time to do. I also posted the Spider-Man 2 one on Reddit, on the Raimi meme subreddit. So a lot of people, and I put your name on there too to credit you, and a lot of people seem to really enjoy that. So
well done.
Your artwork is much appreciated by us, by me personally, as well as all the people on the internet.
They were also, and I told you this, but so everyone knows, they were a huge hit with our family too. Our daughter came in and was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool!"
Yes.
So, yeah.
What are your thoughts? Oh, where'd it go? What are your thoughts on the upcoming Mario movie with Chris Pratt playing the role of Mario instead of the original voice actor Charles Martinet? I know a lot of people are outraged by this because Charles has been Mario for years. But one thing I've learned about like me jumping on the bandwagon of like seemingly odd casting choices is I did it with Batfleck, with Ben Affleck as Batman. And I learned my lesson. And that's why when Robert Pattinson was cast and everyone's like, oh my God, Twilight Boy is going to be Batman. You know, I was one of the people, I was like, let's watch, let's see what he does. And sure enough, I think he did a fantastic job. So my reaction, I try and just be like, let me see it first. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really curious how it's going to be, and I'm just going to wait till I see it. Dustman, thank you so much. Love Jen's reactions, Holden's facial expressions, and the spirited debate about the Punisher versus Daredevil's ideology. Yeah, we definitely did get into some heated debates about those. In those early Daredevil season 2 episodes.
Yeah. All in good fun, but we're both very passionate.
Yes, we are. Sorry, I'm yawning. We both go to bed pretty early, so we're up past bedtime. Please react to Watchmen. I love Watchmen. I read the graphic novel several times. When the movie came out, I was super ecstatic to see it. I've seen the director's cut of it, and I keep pushing it in the movies, at least as a one-off, but we have yet to watch it, so that's when I personally would love to watch that, and the Planets of the Apes trilogy I would love to do. Pattinson is a great actor. Random Andy, thank you. Pattinson is a great actor. Watch his other movies, great stuff. I agree. Everything I've seen him in post-Twilight, he's always been phenomenal. Notice me, Holden. Hello. Give me a rent. No, Mr. Thanovich. Thank you. Not until you fix this damn door. Yeah. Has Jen seen Tenet? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Tenet, but like Nolan's films, I had to see it a couple times for it all to make sense. So but I really loved it. It was so unique and different, very odd storyline, but that's really what made it so good. So I really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I did as well. Steven, did you get to go to Pensacon? I've been on call for work every year so far and haven't been able to go. I did. I only went one day, and I went for just like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I spent an hour in line trying to get a ticket. But I did go, and I've gone to Pensacon every single year since like 2013, like when they started. And I would say that there's probably room for improvement. And every year I've done a video for them. I've always applied as media, so I've been able to get in for free and get in early and have a lot of really great privileges that come with that. So this is the first year I was like, I don't want to do that. If I go, I'll just go to check it out. And so I did. And I don't know, it's kind of lost its allure to me personally, but I think it's still a good con. It's too repetitive. I think it's all kind of the same thing every year. But good morning from Sweden. Good morning. Good evening for us. Just woke up and saw your live stream, so I had to watch. What's up with Clone Wars? Love you guys. Thank you so much. Glad you're here from Sweden. We're exhausted. We're trying to go to bed. But good morning to you out there. What's up with Clone Wars? Kind of the same thing we've talked about before. We've done the Clone Wars stuff. A lot of people request it, and then when we post the videos, nobody really watches it. We know that I'm surprised people are still pushing so hard after all this time. So I don't know if the Book of Boba Fett kind of relit that fire there was the spark that lights the fire that will bring down the First Order. But we're very aware that people want us to finish it, and it's just a matter of time. We will do it in one way or another, whether we just watch it and then just do a review or we react to some of the sagas or whatnot. Colton, thank you for a $2 super chat. Again, no question or comment or anything, but we appreciate it. Big Al, have you watched the Screen movies? Yes.
Not the most recent one, though.
Yeah, not the most recent one, but we've seen all the others. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
And we've seen all the Final Destination. Jen, is it tough to live with Holden's comical and sexual innuendo genius? Thank you.
It's not tough. It definitely keeps things interesting. We like to banter with each other, so it's just part of it's always been part of our relationship. Even when we were just friends, obviously
the banter
it would be non-sexual, yes, but we would have, just getting on each other's nerves at work, and
Yes.
Yeah.
Has Jen watched the Batman the animated series? No, we have the whole series on Blu-ray, so it's available whenever. But no, probably not. I would love to watch it with Fox, probably when he gets just a smidge older, because I know that was in a glorious time, like when Cartoon Network was making, I don't know, TV shows and cartoons that actually like respected children. And I know this sounds weird, but I have a Mr. Rogers kind of philosophy where he talked about like you don't have to throw pies in people's faces to get kids to pay attention, and that was a time when like the TV shows respected like the intelligence of children. And I know that this sounds kind of weird because people are like, well, children are just stupid and whatnot, but it didn't do that. And it was mature, but not inappropriate. And so I would love to watch that with Fox. And the Superman animated series was the same way. The Justice League animated series was the same way.
And Fox, in a way, like prefers that. I feel like he sat through the, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes.
But it's hard to get him to sit through like animated shows that are aimed at like his age.
Yeah, I took him to see The Croods too, and he couldn't get through it. He like wanted to leave.
He was bored.
The second half.
So he very much likes, and he likes like the live action Power Rangers.
Yeah, we watched Mighty Morphin, OG Power Rangers.
So he likes that stuff. He doesn't really like the stuff that's aimed for like what he should be.
Yeah, I mean, the animated Justice League had like a whole 2-part episode on World War II. Like if superheroes went back in time to the war. I mean, they had like they talked about like racial stuff with the Green Lantern being a black man, you know, going back in time to the 50s and how he was treated. Like, it's crazy that was in a kid's show about superheroes, I think. But, you know, I think that there's an aspect of it that like kids, okay, the audience, and they're smart about this, the audience they make is so broad, because even if the kids don't catch that, which I know a lot of them don't, some of the older kids that watch it will. And if you're a parent watching with kids, you will. So I think they're smart that they can include that in a children's show, or that type of thing in a children's show, because everyone is entertained. An adult can watch it and enjoy it, and a child can watch it and enjoy it. Anyway, see, my stuttering is what usually gets cut out of videos, or trying to organize my thoughts. I would absolutely love to see you guys watch Interstellar and or No Country for Old Men, two fantastic films that have cult followings. I love y'all. We have seen Interstellar. We went through a whole phase where we watched just nothing but space movies. And it was actually, I think when we were doing the UFO documentary, we watched a lot of space stuff.
We're watching Space X-Files now.
Yeah, we watched NASA X-Files before bed now. And that show is so like, it embellishes stuff so much. Yeah, it's they push it, you know, but it's still entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, they take like a basic incident that happened and just
they drag that thing out.
Yeah,
like I still remember,
but it's still really interesting.
It is.
If you guys haven't heard of it, it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's called NASA Unexplained Files. It is so good. I like the first couple seasons. Once it hits like the 5th season, it gets a lot more ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, this signal could have come from outer space. Are these our alien neighbors trying to get in contact with us? It's a lot of that thing. They spent 15 minutes on a segment because an astronaut let go of like one of their blankets, and so the pictures look like it's like an object. And they knew the whole time it was a blanket, but they have to be like, what is this? How could NASA have missed this object so close to the International Space Station?
I like it because we get to hear about incidents that happen in space that are odd. Like, I don't care about what their theories are about like what it could be. I just care about like the picture that they took of this object in space and we can't figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's what interests me. And that is so fascinating because I did not realize that there was that many things that they had like photographed that no one knows like what it was, what the explanation was for it. So
yeah,
I like it.
Prime and I, we went to this astronomy club in Pensacola. I guess it's been about a month now. It's been a little while. I filmed it and I was going to make it into just one of my one-off videos. I haven't done it yet. But Prime and I went out there and in like this pitch black area. And we were able to hook up his Canon camera to one of their telescopes. And we took pictures of like the Orion Nebula and all this stuff. And it's just, I find it so incredibly fascinating. And I'm just so like drawn to that kind of thing. Just like the mystery and wonder of the universe and being able to like take these long exposure pictures and seeing gas nebulas and star clusters for yourself. And I don't know, I'm just like naturally in awe of it. And that's why I'm so drawn to it. And then, you know, I know the NASA, you know, the TV shows like that and embellish quite a bit, and they make it entertaining and they make it TV, but and I take it at face value for that. But I love all things space. Hello, you crazy kids. Hello, Ted Hammond. Glad that you're here. Hey, I'm the kid you met outside the movies. Thank you for greeting me, Alec. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if we came off like a little defensive. All I know is I got in the car and somebody was approaching the window of my car. And so I was like, oh, geez. Oh God. You know, kind of thing. So sorry if it came off that way. I just don't know how people react. So when I realized that you were a fan of the channel, I was like, oh, hey, sorry. You know, my bad. So hopefully you didn't take any offense to that. Nice seeing you. Nice meeting you. Glad we got to fist bump. And we actually we shot our Batman review right there, you know, in the car. So right after you left. So just for your own time's sake, if you go back and you watch that, it was literally right after you came out of there. So good meeting you. I do encourage you to come say hey if you ever do see us out in public. It does happen from time to time.
We love that.
So sorry, I just see somebody approaching the car. I'm a little paranoid after I did my church the church expose. So I never know like if people are going to try and stab me. So No, nothing personal. Once I realized you were all good, it was all good. So thanks for saying hey. Sidra, Daredevil and the other Netflix Marvel series will be going to Disney Plus. Yes, I heard it's going to be March 16th, which is good timing for us because we're already halfway through The Boys, filming them. Available on Patreon if you want to see them early. It'll make it much easier for us to continue on doing them if that's where we go. Does pineapple go on pizza? Yes. It does. It absolutely does. Let's see. Okay. Holden, there's an app on your phone you can download to track planets and even the ISS. It's actually a fantastic app. It's called Skyview. It marks the position of planets. I have an app that's called Starwalker. It does the exact same thing. I actually took Savannah out we took a 360 long exposure camera, and we were able to find out when the ISS would be visible to us. So we drove to a place in Pensacola where there was like limited light. We set up the tripod, and sure enough, we used that app to track the International Space Station, and we took a long exposure, and it's so cool because you can see it with the naked eye if it's within that time window where it's reflecting off the sun on the opposite side of the Earth, and you can see it just move, like just bolting across the sky, and it's super fascinating. We got some cool long exposure shots. Of course, they just look like lines in the image, but yeah, really awesome. Holden will tase anyone who violates his boundaries. Yeah. Pineapple absolutely does not belong on pizza. No, of course it does.
That's what I said in the beginning, but try it. It's so good.
Are you just dropping one review of The Boys a week? Right now we're doing two. Our plan is to do two. Jensen Ackles from Supernatural will be in The Boys season 3. Oh yeah, awesome. I saw up to season 10 of Supernatural, which is crazy to think that's only 2/3 of the show. But I loved him in Supernatural, so really looking forward to that. $20 super chat, Stephen Faust. Thank you so much. What a generous amount. What movies are you two looking forward to see that are coming out in the next year or so? The Multiverse of Madness by far.
Morbius.
That's what I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Morbius as well. Multiverse of Madness is really my number one currently.
It's really good.
Thank you so much, Stephen, for that super chat. It was really nice of you, and we appreciate it. We'll add it to our wedding fund.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for that. Colton, I love watching you guys. Never fail to make me laugh. Oh, thank you very much.
Good.
Years ago, I got a picture of 4 planets all in an arc across the sky super early in the morning. That is awesome. I love space stuff. When y'all watch Cobra Kai anytime soon, I feel like we need to watch the Karate Kid movies before then. I know probably not necessary. I'm guessing in the show they give some kind of recap. But I would love to do that. We have put it on the TV show polls, just hasn't won yet. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here soon too, if that's okay with you. I know it's getting a little late. I'm getting a little tired. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, everyone. We appreciate y'all watching. And hopefully we got to answer most of y'all's questions, super chat and otherwise. So thank you all very much. Make sure to check out Patreon. There's up to 4 episodes of The Boys on there now. Pirates will be up tomorrow. It is currently on Patreon if you do want to check it out before everyone else. But that is it. We appreciate it, everyone. And we'll have a fun week coming up of more fun videos and other things. So take care, everyone.
Bye, guys.
We appreciate
Love
it.
you.
Good night, everybody.